The Couch Potato. Part of the Bad Seed book series. By Jory John and Pete Oswald. I am a potato. Not a small potato like my brother. Not a sweet potato like my mother. Not a mashed potato like my Uncle Stu. I am a couch potato. Oh yeah, it's true. My favorite place to slouch is on the couch. I spend all my free time sitting in this exact spot. Ah. Why would I ever leave this comfy, cozy couch? It's got everything a potato could need. See? I have this. And this. And one of these. And those. And this. And that. And these. Oh, and this. Check it out. This button activates a gadget that fetches me snacks whenever I want. Bam! Impressed? And I don't have to move an inch. Much easier than going to the kitchen. If the most important thing in life is to be comfortable at all times, then I think I've got it all figured out. Ah. But wait, there's more. I haven't revealed the absolute best part about my whole setup. It's everything you see in front of me. Have a look around. Take it all in. Pretty spectacular, right? Yes, it's a sea of shimmering screens, from wall to shining wall. What a joy! What bliss! These screens feature my favorite shows. This screen has all my unanswered messages. These screens are where I play video games. And this screen is a live stream of my friend, my best spud for life. This is how my pals and I spend quality time together. It's much easier than trying to meet up somewhere, like folks did in the old days. That's for sure. Yes, from this very couch, I can control everything in my life, all the time, with just a few taps and a couple clicks. Not bad, Ah. Yes sir, this is the life. At least, that's what I thought, until the other day. Something strange happened. There was a knock at my door. It was a delivery. It was my newest device, a video camera that would allow me to watch myself react while I was watching all my favorite shows. All I had to do was plug it in, and my room, nay, my complete kingdom, would be complete. But suddenly, pow! Everything went dark. Look out! Coming through. Whoops! Oof! Oh! Thump! I made it to the window. I pulled back the curtains. The sun seemed brighter than I remembered. There was nothing better to do, so I decided to take my dog, Tater, for a walk outside. It had been a while. Everything was so vivid, like a high-resolution 156-inch curved screen, but even more realistic. Something smelled fresh. After a few moments, I realized that it was the air. I heard a noise. Some chirps. A ringtone, perhaps. But no, I looked up to see some birds. I wandered down the street, from block to block, and across the neighborhood. Eventually, I found a park with a hill. There was a massive tree on top. It looked like a desktop background, only it was real. I leaned against the tree. It wasn't as comfortable as my couch. Not even close. But after a while, it wasn't so bad. Ah. Any worries about the power outage and what I might be missing drifted away. I wasn't thinking about my favorite shows, or my unanswered messages, or anything else, really. I noticed the stillness. The view. The sky. The clouds. The sunset. And these colors. My goodness. It took a while, because there was no fast-forward option, but eventually the sun sank below the horizon. By the time I got home, the power was back on. I sat on the couch. I hit the button to brush my teeth. I pulled the lever to change into my pajamas. I turned the knob to watch a bedtime story. Then I noticed my reflection in one of the screens. I wondered how much of my life had been spent in that very spot. It was then and there that I made the decision to peel myself off the couch a bit more often. Maybe every day, even. And so that's what I've done. I started hanging out with my friends, my best spuddies, outside. We've started biking. And hiking. And swimming. And hiding. And seeking. Sometimes we have snacks and play board games. Sometimes we talk all day. We might watch the clouds. There's no big plan. We just see what happens. It makes me wonder, what if I don't always need to be totally comfortable? What if I'm happier when I have a better balance between my gadgets and the world outside? Because it turns out that I'm more than just a couch potato. I'm an amusing potato. I'm a smart potato. I'm a kind potato. I'm an entertaining potato. And I'm a sit on a hill and watch the sunset potato. Yes, there's a great big world out there, and I want to be part of it. In person. But don't get me wrong. At the end of a long day, after I've run and played and talked and laughed with my friends, I still think it's awfully nice to slouch on the couch. The end. If you would like to purchase this book, please find the link in the description. Magical Sam and Rolly Rock. Superheroes of Dreamland. Nighttime Quests Book 1. In a cozy little house on a quiet little street, there lived a boy named Sam. Every night, when the stars twinkled bright, Sam snuggled in bed with his favorite rock, Rolly. But when Sam closed his eyes, something magical happened. Sam and Rolly would transform into superheroes in a land of dreams. Super Sam, so brave and bold. With Rolly Rock, strong and rolled. In dreamland they fly and zoom, lighting up the starry gloom. One dreamy night, the dreamland was dim. The moon had lost her shimmering light. Super Sam and Rolly Rock knew just what to do. They soared through the sky, on a quest so true. Fly, fly, up in the night. To bring back the moon's lost light. Super Sam and Rolly, go. Through the starry, moonlight glow. Together they found the moon, sad and gray. With Sam's magical powers and cheer from Rolly, the moon beamed bright, hooray! Sam and Rolly waved goodbye to the moon, grinning wide under the sky's bright boon. Over dreamland their smiles made stars bloom, lighting up the night like a big balloon. Next, they heard a whispering sound, coming from the dreamland's ground. The whispering woods were in a muddle, all the trees were in a huddle. Dear friends, they rustled, a message to send. One of us is hurt, a branch we must mend. Sam and Rolly, with magic so bright, heard the trees whisper in the soft night. With a wave and a chant, their powers took flight, healing the branches, setting it right. Trees danced with joy in the moon's light. Under the moon, with Sam and Rolly in sight. Their leaves whispered stories in the cool night breeze. In their forest home, they were happy as can be. As dawn was nearing, one last quest was appearing. The stars in the sky wanted to parade, but they didn't know how to make the cascade. Twinkle, twinkle, stars so bright. Trees dances with joy in the moon's light. Super Sam and Raleigh lead. With your courage, you'll succeed. Sam and Raleigh used their magical powers once more. Sam and Raleigh arranged the stars in 5 lines. He started with the biggest first and finished with the smallest. Wave goodbye, it's time to fly, from dreamland we now ascend. Sam and Raleigh say bye-bye. Until our next dreamland bend. Super Sam and Raleigh rock, heroes of the dreamland clock. With each night the moonlight peeks through, back to bed, their dreams anew. And so, every night, when Sam goes to sleep, into dreamland the pair do leap, for another adventure, another quest. Super Sam and Raleigh rock, simply the best. See you next time in Dreamland. The end. If you would like to purchase this book, please find the link in the description. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's books is our favorite thing to do. Kindness Counts by Jan and Mike Berenstain. Brother Bear was a bear of many interests. He enjoyed sports such as baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. He liked to draw and paint, and he was interested in science. He had hobbies like collecting stamps and baseball cards, and he enjoyed fishing and playing video games. But the thing he enjoyed most of all was building model airplanes. He started building models with Papa when he was very young. At first, they made simple plastic models. But, soon, they were creating flying models out of lightweight wood and paper. Before long, Brother could build models all by himself. He kept building bigger and better models that could fly longer, farther, and higher. On trips to the park with Sister Bear, he always took along his latest model for flight trials. It was a thrill to wind its propeller for the first time, let it go, and watch it fly across the park. One Saturday afternoon, Brother tried out his latest creation, a big model plane painted bright red called the Meteor. He set it down on the grass and wound the propeller. Sister joined some of her friends nearby. One of them was minding her younger brother, Billy. He was playing with a small model plane like the ones Brother had when he was little. When Billy saw Brother's big new plane, he came over to take a look. "Wow," he said. "That's beautiful." "Thanks. She's called the Meteor. I built her myself," Brother said proudly. "Wow," said Billy, "I wish I could build a plane like that." Brother finished winding the propeller and picked up the Meteor. "Can I help you fly it?" asked Billy. Brother was proud of his models and careful with them too. They took a long time to build and were easy to break. If you didn't launch them just right, they could take a nosedive and crash. "Well," said Brother doubtfully, "I don't know." But he remembered how Papa always let him help out when they were building and flying model planes. That's how he learned, by helping Papa. "Well," said Brother, "okay, you can help me hold it." "Oh, boy." "Thanks," said Billy. Brother knelt down and let Billy hold the model with him. "Now, remember," said Brother, "don't throw it, let it fly out of your hands. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, fly." They both let go, and the big red meteor lifted up and away, its propeller whirring. "Yippee!" yelled Billy, "look at it fly." But Brother was worried. The meteor was climbing up too steeply. As they watched, the meteor rode high above the park. It seemed to pause in midair. Its nose suddenly dipped down, and it went into a dive. The meteor hit the ground with a nasty crunch. Brother and Billy ran to the wrecked model. Brother sadly picked it up and looked at the damage. Billy's sister and the others noticed the excitement and came over. "Oh no," said Billy. "Is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? Did I throw it instead of letting it fly like you said?" Brother shook his head. "Of course not," he said, "you did fine. This is my fault. I didn't get the balance right. It's tail heavy. That's why it went up too steep, paused, and dove down. That's called stalling. Are you going to fix it?" asked Billy. "Sure," laughed Brother, "build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's my motto. Could I help you?" wondered Billy. "Now, Billy," said his big sister, "you're too young to help." But Brother remembered how Papa always used to let him help. That was how he learned about model airplanes. "That's okay," Brother told Billy's big sister. "I don't mind. I could use a little help." So, Billy came along to the bear's treehouse. Mama and Papa were pleased that Brother was being so kind to young Billy. "It's just as the good book says," Mama said, "blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." "Yes," agreed Papa, "and it also says in the Bible that a kind person benefits himself." "What does that mean?" wondered Brother. "It means that no act of kindness is wasted," said Papa. "Any kindness you do will always come back to you." Every afternoon that week, Billy helped Brother work on the plane. He didn't know very much, but he learned a lot and he had lots of fun. Brother had fun too. He enjoyed teaching, and he liked having a helper who looked up to him. The next Saturday, the Meteor was ready for another flight. Brother and Billy took it down to the park. Everyone came along to watch. They wound the Meteor's propeller, held it up, and let it fly. It lifted away and rose in a long, even curve. "This looks like a good flight," said Brother. The Meteor flew on and on across the field. Slowly, it came down, landing clear on the other side of the park in a three-point landing. Brother and Billy ran over. It was in perfect shape. "Hooray!" yelled Billy, jumping up and down. Brother began to wind up the propeller for another try, but he noticed a group of older cubs coming into the park. They carried a lot of interesting equipment and wore jackets that said Bear Country Rocket Club. Brother went over to watch. They were setting up a model rocket. They were going to fire it off and let it come down by parachute. Brother was excited. "Excuse me," he said to the cub in charge, "do you think I could help you launch the rocket?" The cub shook his head. "Sorry," he said, "you're too young. It's too dangerous." Brother walked away sadly. But he noticed that Billy was staying behind. He was talking to the older cub in charge. The older cub called Brother back. "My cousin, Billy, tells me you let him help with your model plane," said the older cub. Brother just nodded. The older cub smiled, "That was cool. You seem to know a lot about flying and models. I guess you can help out." So the Rocket Club let Brother hold things for them, carry things for them, and squirt a little glue here and there. He learned a lot and he was happy. When it was time to fire off the rocket, they even let Brother push the button. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire, said the cub in charge, and Brother pushed the button. There was a loud whoosh. The rocket shot up, leaving a trail of smoke. High above the park, a yellow parachute popped open, and the rocket drifted back to Earth. They ran over to it. It was all twisted and scorched. "Are you going to fix it?" asked Brother. "Sure," laughed the older cub, "build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's our motto." "Could I help you?" asked Brother. The older cub thought it over. "Sure," he said, slapping Brother on the back, "why not?" So, because Brother Bear had shown a little kindness to someone younger than himself, he became the youngest member, ever, of the Bear Country Rocket Club. And was he ever proud? The end. Thank you for reading this children's story with us today. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of all our new stories. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's stories out loud is our favorite thing to do. Cats Don't Like That. Written by Andy Wertlock and illustrated by Nahum Ziersch. If you choose to get a family pet, and cats are top of mind, there are some things you need to know. We are a finicky kind. For instance, if you think it's time to have a game of play, cats don't like that. We make the calls. We'll simply walk away. We wash ourselves. We don't need baths with soap that smells like flowers. Cats don't like that. And one more thing, we clearly won't take showers. If you're the one who thinks it's time for cuddles on your lap, cats don't like that. We'll let you know, most likely with a slap. In summer when it's scorching hot, a water slide seems cool. Cats don't like that. No way, no sir, we'll not get in that pool. The whizzy, dizzy spinning thing that twirls you round and round. Cats don't like that. We do not spin, we just like stable ground. Don't take a cat to outer space. To you, a rocket's fun. Cats don't like that. You'd have a blast, but hear me, we'd have none. A roller coaster, are you nuts? You haven't though this through. Cats don't like that. We'll use our claws to hold on tight to you. Visiting another cat, you might think is worth trying. Cats don't like that. Especially when the other cat's a lion. What do cats like? I hear you ask. We keep the list quite small. No water slides, no rocket ships, no twirly whirls at all. A peaceful place to cuddle up, now that we love, it's true. But only when we pick the time, and the cuddle is with you. The end. Thank you for reading this children's story with us today. If you would like to purchase this book, you will find the link in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of any new releases. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's books out loud is our favorite thing to do. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to help support the growth of our page. The Chimpanzees by Aaron Zenz. A chimpanzee and a kinkajou took a long walk one day through the wild. The kinkajou spotted buttercups, so he plucked them up and smiled. The chimpanzee sniffed the big bouquet, but the buttercups made her wheeze. Achoo! Then the kinkajou flew into the blue, all because of the chimpanzees. The kinkajou neared an elephant who was painting a purple gate. Look out below, yelled the kinkajou, but he shouted a bit too late. The kinkajou hit the elephant after falling through the trees. Now her head is stuck on the elephant's, all because of a chimpanzee's. A buffalo left a bakery carrying little loaves of bread. He planned to feed bitty birds with them, but he tripped on a trunk instead. Now tumbling rise of varied size are the only thing he sees. For he's dropped every single buffalo loaf, all because of the chimpanzee's knees. A hippo withdrew from a barbecue with a hamburger for his trip. He rolled on loaves from the buffalo, and the mustard flew from his grip. The accident made him somersault, and a yellow fount was squeezed. Now he's hippopota mustard topped, all because of the chimpanzee's knees. A poodle pup left the beauty shop with a dazzling new hairdo. She slipped in the slop of the hippopot and she fumbled her pink shampoo. The poodle pup tossed her bottles up and the bubbles flew where they pleased. Now she's swimming amid shampoodle suds, all because of the chimpanzee's knees. The kinkajou hunted high and low and he couldn't find his friend. But bubbles popped and his nose itchy twitched as a sneeze came on there and then. First a gasp of air, then a thunderous sound, and a wondrous wild wind blew. Achoo! And he landed back with the chimpanzee, all because of his kinkajou. Back together. Just like nothing even happened. Thank you for reading along with us today. If you would like to purchase this book, the link is in the description. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video. The Cool Bean by Jory John and Pete Oswald. Book 3 of the Bad Seed book series. Watch out! Here come the cool beans. The cool beans. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Yow! The cool beans are known all over school. From house to house. Across town. Beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep. Those were the good old days, and then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the cool beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. Too big. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. Oh. I swaggered. Oof. I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. I walked into stuff. I was an uncool bean, for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were cool beans and the beans like me. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. I mean, sure, I missed them. A bit. But it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. That was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little bit, and everybody saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side, and without a word, he dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then everybody just laughed. At me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back. Or a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch. After school. Even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. You need a hand? Yes, please. Now that's cool. The end. If you would like to purchase this book, please look in the description below for a link. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's stories out loud is our favorite thing to do. I Love You and Cheese Pizza by Brenda Lee. Brian is a pig in jeans. One day, he noticed something new on the wall. "Mom? What does this say?" asked Brian. "It says L-O-V-E, love. Now can you hang it back on the wall?" Mom said. "But what does love mean?" asked Brian. "Love is a sweet feeling. When you see someone you really love, you feel happy. You care about them a lot," Mom explained. "So is there someone you really love?" "Hint, hint," Mom said. "Maybe it starts with the letter M?" "Yeah, Mike the pizza guy," Brian yelled. "I love it when he delivers my cheese pizza." Mom said, "Okay, fine, Mike and?" Brian yelled, "Mike and his cheese pizza. So delicious. Love. Love. Love." "Brian, love isn't just about your cheese pizzas," Mom said. "It's not?" replied Brian. Mom explained, "Love is also when you stand up for your little sister when she gets bullied at school. Love is when your teacher patiently explains a math question to you. Love is when you hug Grandma and Grandpa. Love is also when Daddy throws you in the air. Whoops. How can I show people I love them? Brian wanted to know. Mom explained, well, it can be as easy as just saying I love you. You can give them a hug. You can be kind and caring. You can even draw a card. So Brian started drawing cards with hearts. He gave cards to Grandma and Grandpa. He gave a card to his sister. A card to his friend. A card to his teacher. A card to his dad. Wait. There are more. Brian carried a huge pile of cards down the stairs. But his left foot tripped over his right foot. Ow! Bonk! Ah! Brian bumped his head and crashed into the plant. Mom ran over, looking concerned. Sorry, Mom, I broke your favorite plant, Brian apologized. Oh, Brian, that's all right, Mom said, as long as you are safe, nothing else matters. Are you okay? Brian replied, I'm okay. Mom said, wow, look at all these lovely cards. Looks like there are a lot of people you love. No, Mom, these are all for you. Brian continued to explain. Love is when you rushed over when I fell. Love is when you forgave me when I broke your plant. Love is when you asked if I was okay. Love is when you show me the true meaning of love every day. Mommy, I love you. And cheese pizza too. The end. Thank you for reading this children's book with us. If you would like to purchase this book, please find the link in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of all our new releases. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's books out loud is our favorite thing to do. My Friend Toothy. Written by Stacy Laviolette and illustrated by Katerina Rohatova. When Piper was a tiny tot, her teeth appeared as they should not. She'll see the dentist very soon, they'll take a look this afternoon. She asked her brother and her mom if they could stay to keep her calm. The dentist looked at Piper's teeth and found some spots right underneath. There are some things that we can do to make your teeth as good as new. You'll need to brush them day and night, so please make sure to clean them right. But Piper hadn't brushed all week. A tear rolled down her rosy cheek. She simply didn't have the time. And brushing often slipped her mind. That night when Piper went to bed, her mommy snuggled up and said, you have to keep your teeth all clean, the front and backs and in between. Oh, Piper, help is on the way. A friend is coming here to stay. Their name is Toothy. When you wake, they'll be right here, make no mistake. I must be dreaming, Piper cried, at seeing Toothy by her side. My name is Toothy, I'm your friend, it's time to make old habits end. Then Toothy said, I've got some tips, for germs can travel to your lips. Now wash your hands and keep them dry. Those pesky germs can be quite sly. Between your teeth, you need to floss. To show the sugar bugs who's boss. They love to hide and cause decay, but flossing chases bugs away. Move up and down, but don't be rough. Your gums are soft, but teeth are tough. So, not too hard and not too quick. Just slow and gentle, that's the trick. Now, start your brushing round and round. It makes a swishy, swooshy sound. Then lastly, spit the paste away. For in your mouth it mustn't stay. When Piper brushed both night and day, the bugs had nowhere left to play. But then one day she had to rush, and sadly she forgot to brush. When Piper got back home, she found her toothy had a little frown. Now Piper, you should not forget, we must maintain the goals we set. You're right, I must try harder now. I'm glad you're here to show me how. And try she did, both day and night. She made her teeth look pearly white. She had no need to be concerned, and to the dentist she returned. The dentist said, I am impressed, I see that you have done your best. A healthy smile without a spot is what our little Piper got. She had to thank her new best friend, on Toothy we can all depend. Here are some proper brushing techniques you can implement when brushing your teeth. Here are some toothy jokes for you. What do you call a grizzly bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Which is the best day to go to the dentist? Tooth's Day. Which teeth do you have to brush? The ones you want to keep. Why did the king go to the dentist? To get his tooth crowned. What do dentists call their x-rays? Toothpicks. Why did the deer need braces? They had buck teeth. If you would like to purchase this book that comes with all these tips and a tooth tracker, please find the link in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of all our new children's stories. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's stories out loud is our favorite thing to do. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to help support our daily videos. My Way to Making Friends. Written by Elizabeth Cole and illustrated by Tatiana Kim. Melissa was a little girl who was quiet and shy. She was often lonely and didn't know why. When she tried to make friends, she didn't succeed. For Melissa, making friends was very hard indeed. One day, she saw children playing in a sand pit. She wanted to join them, but chose to avoid it. Melissa felt shy, timid, and insecure too. She didn't know what to say or what to do. Just as she was about to go away, a girl invited little Melissa to play. She said, "Come and build with me. Our sand castle will win, you'll see." Melissa joined the girl and had lots of fun, but the rival team was better and they won. Melissa was upset, she couldn't stand it. So she ruined the castle and left the sand pit. Melissa ran home and hugged her teddy. To fall asleep, the little girl was ready. "Teddy, you are the only friend I need," Melissa said, and meant it indeed. The dream took them to a tropical place. Melissa felt the hot sun on her face. "Welcome to the jungle of friendship," she heard. The girl saw now just one giraffe, but a whole herd. "You will make a lot of friends here. Come and meet the others, my dear," the giraffe said, but Melissa replied, "No. How to make friends? I simply don't know." Start the conversation by asking a name. Simply saying hello can lead to a game. "You have a nice toy" is also a good way. You might offer snacks or invite them to play. Those are some of the ways that I use. There are many others from which to choose. You might try a different way for each friend. Choose the one that suits you best in the end. Later, they saw two zebras at play. Melissa decided to try the hello way. She introduced herself, offering her name. And both of the zebras did the same. "We love hopscotch. What about you? You can join us and bring your teddy too," the zebras said, and they began to play. Melissa thought, what a good way. Melissa lost the game, but what a surprise! The little girl could hardly believe her eyes. One of the zebras, who lost the game too, said to the winner, "I'm so happy for you." True friends share both good and bad. Our friend's happiness makes us feel glad. We played her game and now we'll play mine. "Let's race," said the zebra, and drew a start line. Such good friends, Melissa thought. The little girl admired the zebras a lot. Then she met a monkey in the park. He was sad because he got a bad mark. His friend said, "I'll help you in the afternoon. Later, we might play or watch a cartoon." The little monkey replied, "I'm no longer sad. You always cheer me up and make me glad." Melissa said, "You are a great friend indeed." He replied, "I always help a friend in need. We support each other when we have trouble. The love we get in return is not equal, but double." Then the giraffe took Melissa for a walk. She saw a lion and start the talk. "Hello, how are you? You are so fast, what do you like to do?" They both loved to draw and ride a bike too. The giraffe said, "Melissa, I'm so proud of you. Now you know a few ways to make friends, but that is not where your mission ends. Offer help and support if friends are upset. True friendship is the best gift you can get." Melissa saw many different animals around. They were playing together on the ground. With glasses, or long necks, chubby and short, the animals didn't mind each other's sort. The lion started a story by looking up high. "Friends make us shine like the stars in the sky. For each act of friendship, true and sincere, high in the sky, a new star will appear. Your star will shine brightly up in the sky, to remind others you're a friend on which to rely. The more stars you get, the brighter the sky shines. Together they will form a beautiful stellar sign." "I'll get my stars," said Melissa, "they will be so bright. My friendship stars will light up the sky every night." After Melissa had some more fun and play, it was time to wake up and start a new day. Melissa ran to the park and called out her name, then asked other children to join in this game. She enjoyed playing, she had lots of fun. Melissa made many friends, not only one. Be kind and say sorry when you are wrong. That way, your friendships will last very long. Friendship is built star by star, day by day. So ask yourself, has my star shone today? Thank you for reading along today. If you would like to purchase this book, you will find the link in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to help support our channel. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's stories out loud is our favorite thing to do. I Am Picky. Confessions of a Fussy Eater. Written by Kristen Tracy and illustrated by Aaron Cron. Don't look at me and think I'll eat anything. I will not. I am picky. I've been choosy my whole life. My mom's picky. She only eats fish heads when they're attached to their bony spines. My dad's picky. He never nibbles on chewy snacks without plenty of mustard. And I'm extra picky. Look! Our tongues have very particular tastes. Is it tough being this picky? Totally. You've got to reach deep into the pond scum. You've got to dig all the way to the bottom of the compost bin. Tender morsels don't just fall from the sky. Except when they do. Some things only taste good together. like bright flowers and crunchy bees. Nom, nom, nom. Magnifique. Because I'm so selective, sometimes I've got to swipe my snacks. I am a special breed. I want what I want. No matter which den I leave, finding the right snack is always a challenge. I consider myself a seasonal eater. Nothing tastes better than a fresh harvest meal. Chef's kiss. Blah. Burp. Do you see what I see? Yuck. Blah. Snails. I am so picky. Don't think you'll ever catch me eating a snail. I will not. Choosy as I am, I actually have a favorite snack. It's tastier than berries, nuts, insects, small fish, eggs, moldy bread, muskrats, vegetable gardens, tropical fruit, and garbage combined. There it is. Delicioso. This breakfast treat requires my sneakiest move. Zoom. What can I say? I'm lucky. My mom's lucky. And my dad's lucky too. That's what I call a successful snacking spree. Wait. Oh no. Where are my manners? I've eaten all these snacks and haven't offered to share anything. Let's see what I can put together. For you. The end. Thank you for reading this silly children's book with us today. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of all our new releases. Welcome to Kiddie Book Nook, where reading children's stories out loud is our favorite thing to do. Pink is Not a Color, by Lindsay Ward. Hey primaries, what are you doing? Said Pink. We're getting ready for the rainbow extravaganza, said Red. Hey Pink, added Blue. Oh, that sounds like fun, can I help? Said Pink. Totally. Come on, dude. The colors agreed. We've got the balloons, said Orange. And the streamers, added Green. I brought Kitten, said Purple. Hey, secondaries, over here, said Red. So, what exactly is the rainbow extravaganza? Asked Pink. Oh, it's like this totally awesome party where we celebrate all the colors in the rainbow, explained Yellow. It's pretty rad, added Blue. I love parties. Wait, how come I've never heard of it before? Asked Pink. Oh, well, it's Red hesitated. Said Blue. Yeah, so, said Yellow. What? Why are you guys looking at me like that? Asked Pink. Well, like, you're not exactly, you know, in the rainbow, Yellow said. Oh. Right. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about it before, said Pink. This is awkward, whispered Orange. It doesn't matter whether you're a rainbow color, you can totally still come pink. It's a super fun party, Yellow said. Yeah, dude. We'd love to have you, said Blue. Come paint the town red with us, Red added. Yeah, maybe. I have to check my calendar. I've got a lot going on. You know, lots of dinosaurs and race cars to color. Oh, and I have a big batch of cupcakes I want to bake too, so it might be tough to make it. Thanks though, said Pink. Pink is making cupcakes? Said Green. I love cupcakes, said Purple. Really, guys? Orange scoffed. Pink started talking to herself. Why don't I get to be in the rainbow? I love rainbows. All the important colors are in the rainbow. I mean, I know I'm not a primary or secondary color, but still. I'm a color too. But how can I be a color if I'm not in the rainbow? Oh, no. Wait a second, what if pink is not a color? No, no, no. I have to be a color. I'm super popular. I'm pink. Everyone loves me. I'm bubble gum and cotton candy. I'm bunny slippers and cowboy boots. I'm dinosaurs and tutus. I am cupcakes and sprinkles. Everyone loves cupcakes and sprinkles, right? But how come I'm not in the rainbow? I don't understand. Does everyone know this except me? If I am not a color, then what am I? I don't know, Phil. I'm just so confused, said Pink. Hey, Pink. Over here. Want to color with us, said Brown. Sure, responded Pink. You know the other tints? Coral, mint, buttercup, lavender, and sky? Said Brown. Tints? Said Pink. You know, colors mixed with white, like you? Said Brown. So I am a color? She thought. Are you a tint too? Pink asked Brown. Oh, no. I'm a shade. You know, colors mixed with black? Said Brown. Right, I knew that, responded Pink. You okay? Asked Brown. Yeah. I'm just going to go. I've got to get Phil home. I'll see you later, Brown. Nice to meet all of you, said Pink. Hi, Pink, Gray said. Oh, hey, Gray, replied Pink. What are you doing? Gray asked. Oh, you know, just having a mid-color crisis. I realized I'm not in the rainbow. I mean, I knew that. But I guess I never thought about it before. So I thought I wasn't a color. Then I ran into Brown. Turns out I'm a tint. Which is a color, I think. I don't know, Pink said. Well, you're definitely a color in my book, said Gray. Thanks, Gray. But I'm not even in the rainbow, replied Pink. I'm not in the rainbow, said Gray. Yeah, but you're special. You're an achromatic color. You, white and black, are unique. I'm just not so sure who I am anymore, said Pink. I've got an idea, replied Gray. Don't you see? You are all the things that make us happy, said Gray. That's really nice of you to say, but, replied Pink. Come on, Pink. Follow me. We've got one more stop to make, said Gray. Wow, said Pink. You are sunrises and sunsets, the first color we see in the morning and the last one before we go to sleep. I'd say that's pretty important. You are one of a kind. We all are, said Gray. Thanks, Gray, replied Pink. Pink. You made it, said Red. You know what? I realized I love being pink. And pink is a color. I may not be in the rainbow, but I'm a tint. I'm proud of who I am. I'm a happy color. And happiness is for everyone, said Pink. Pink. We are, like, so totally happy you are here, said Yellow. I hope you don't mind, but I brought some friends. And cupcakes. Extra sprinkles, said Pink. The more the merrier, dude, added Blue. This is a celebration of all colors, said Red. Let's boogie, said Gray. This is going to be the best rainbow extravaganza ever, said Orange. Totally, added Yellow. Who wants a cupcake? Asked Pink. Thank you for reading this children's story with us today. If you would like to purchase this book, you will find the link in the description. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of all new releases.